So hi, this video, Rick gonna share his experience to the audience. What surgery they look like, and I mean how he found me and all this stuff, and why he chose my clinic, and what's the recovery. So I'm gonna show the audience what he looked like before first, and then after that I'll have the stage all to Rick. That was him, and we lower his hairline. Look at that. That's my Ricky Ricardo right there. You see right in the front. Look at that. A year later. Right hand side, and we lower the hairline and bring his temple too. And left hand side, and left hand side. Top view, and top view. Okay, that was Rick before, a year later. So, okay, Ricky. Okay, so go ahead and start the experience for me. And,
Sure. So before I met you, Dr. Diep, I was really feeling not too good about my hair because it was just not growing out to the length that I wanted, and I was receding so much that I just didn't know what I could do. Or even if I did find someone that could do a hair transplant, it would even be enough to make me look the way I wanted to look, was a little, just more hair. And so, it was very hard for me personally because my brothers and my father have a lot of hair and they're very bushy, and so when I'm in family gatherings, I'm the older son, but yet my dad has so much hair, and the brothers, and made me feel very pressured, and like maybe there was, just this pressure of not liking the hair that I had. And so, it made me feel very awkward, and even I'm in a business, and I find that a lot of times when you're trying to, be the likable person in the room, candidly, when you're the thinning older guy, sometimes there's perceptions that you kind of feel, and it's just much more comfortable, honestly, from my perspective, feeling as though, I'd like to look like some of these professionals with the, good hair, the younger generation, but unfortunately I had a gene type where my hair started falling out early. So I actually am very meticulous, extremely meticulous, and I looked for 3 years. 3 years to find a hair transplant surgeon, because honestly, I'd heard so much negativity out there about some of the transplants, and so that stuck with me. So I wanted to make sure that I find the best person. I looked around the world. I looked in the Silicon Valley, San Francisco Bay Area. Finally,
Thailand too, you mentioned.
Including Thailand. Finally, I narrowed it down to just the top 3 that were considered the best of the best. And honestly, you were one of them, and when I came to see you, you were able to not just explain to me and show me what you believe my results would be, but you actually sat there and you really listened to me, and you even designed and showed me what you thought the potential was, and you made it clear that it is more of a science and that it isn't cookie cutter, and I can be a testament that it is a science, because candidly, I hardly had any hair in the front of my head. I would say it was probably at least 80% gone. But magically, a year later, I sit here today, and I'm delighted. I'm not just happy. There's a difference between being happy and being delighted.
Right.
And I'm extremely delighted because I feel like I do have my life back. Everything that was bringing me down, right? Especially as it appeared, my appearance and my hair, I was just so happy. It made such a big difference in my life to regrow the hair, to get the compliments again. And even from a career perspective, I feel very much so that this has helped me to get to the next level in my career from a professional perspective.
Right.
Because now with this new, what I call, or maybe you can call it Ricky Ricardo 2.0, I could really restart my life again at the level that I want to be at. Right. And that extra confidence that I have now, you're seeing it. So you say, hey, I can see it, I can feel it. It is there. Right. And it would not be possible without the science that you put into it and the hard work you put into it. And the artistry.
Yes.
And I fully acknowledge that, and I want to thank you. So it was the standard procedure. I came in. It was so simple. I got up in the morning a little earlier than normal, came in, great staff. You guys asked me if there was any needs that I had. I had no pain at all. I didn't even honestly remember the whole surgery. I came in, you prepped me. I was down. I woke up, you fed me. We were done a few hours later, and it was just like so simple. I was very much afraid, to be honest with you. But in the end, you made it extremely simple. We came in, we came out. And I also want to thank you for also after the surgery. Because after the surgery, you walked me through step by step and your staff in terms of what needs to be done. And even I think I didn't, you know, I had some complications, maybe with just my own like reaction to the medicine or so. I will contact your staff, and candidly, they were very responsive. You were very responsive. I had your access to your cell phone number.
Yeah.
You always contacted me directly back. So honestly, with all of the, not only the pre-op, but the post-op, that's why I became delighted. Then for a year later, to then also get the results, which is the most important.
Yeah.
I got that. And because of that, Dr. D, you know, I want to thank you, because you and your office, you guys have done a tremendous gift for me in my life. And I have the ability to have more confidence, and I appreciate that, and it's going to take me to the next levels in life.
Yeah, and again, I appreciate that. And again, I mentioned in many of my videos, my career as a hair surgeon, that you can be an ordinary one, or you can be one that's, you know, above and beyond. And what separate that is the passion. And then when you have the passion and you love your job, and then you dedicated your career while trying to hone the skill and create the best product out there. And so financially I do well, but the most important factor I'll tell you is hearing your story and get that more satisfaction for me. It makes me a lot happier, and the best satisfaction to see what I can do to make a life-changing experience.
And as a customer and a client, I really appreciate that you said that, because for me personally, there's a lot at stake. I'm not doing this just for myself. I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this to better myself and to get ahead in life. And as a simple thing like this, you can correlate in how does this affect someone's life in the meaningful way. I can tell you through a testament of myself, it does have a big impact. So I appreciate it, because what you did wasn't just for me, it was also for my kids and for my family, and I really, I thank you.
Great, thank you. Okay, we're gonna